Going on to all of my Sagittarius. Let's get into this. So, you Sagittarians have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Devil, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, oh wow, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Tower, Nine of Wands. Okay, so wow. So the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, right, is about how this person may have a lot of people who they may be talking to, but, you know, these people are irresponsible and dysfunctional. The way that they approach you, Sagittarius, is that of a person that is not necessarily meant to be taken seriously. But here they are trying to get you to take them seriously by being in a monogamous relationship with them. And they actually think that type of stuff is going to work. The Three of Cups. They're not even necessarily completely done with a particular person while at the same time talking to you. The Three of Pentacles is that they also, right, may have a lot of people who they may be trying, spinning plates with, meaning that they may have said something to just as earlier that day. So these people seem to me like they're never satisfied with what they have. It seems like they're just always on the move. And the thing is that the Devil represents, if you decide to mess with them, now you're going to be in a situation where it's a delusional one and it's detrimental. Because they're not even, like I said, they're not even completely out of a relationship yet, and they're already trying to say what's up to you. They're already trying to talk to you. It could even be I ain't gonna say it's a marriage situation, but it could be a relationship, potentially even with a little one involved, and that's not even completely done, and they haven't even healed, and they're coming to you with this nonsense. And like I said, the Devil, if you get yourself caught up in this situation, then what you're going to have here is a lot of you Sagittarians or Sagittarius are going to have yourself a situation where now you got yourself into a so-called relationship. It's a pseudo relationship. The two of y'all are, in all intensive purposes, hanging out, but you're not really together. The two of y'all don't really have time and the lifestyle to actually get to know each other. So in other words, you're just going out on a few dates and getting intimate, right? But not necessarily really having any kind of real breakthrough where the two of you would have any kind of serious growth to where this relationship goes anywhere. And you Sagittarius should not be wanting to get yourselves into this, because Sagittarius is a zodiac sign that can get themselves into situations where you can end up. Sagittarius is notorious for that, right? Sagittarius gets the rap for that, where Sagittarius is a zodiac sign that can pretty much find themselves in the worst kind of relationships possible, where the Sagittarius is like, I don't know how I got here, but somehow I got here. And it's like you overlooked certain signs because you saw the signs, but you didn't care. So the things that the Page of Pentacles now represents, so you Sagittarius, some of you was like, nah, you're not gonna deal with that. You got too much to bring to the table. You're not doing this. You're not gonna even speak to someone who may have some sort of their own family and they're not even completely done with their particular partner, but they're immediately trying to talk to you. You know what I mean? And the things that the Ten of Pentacles is, what you're going to do is, a lot of you Sagittarius are going to leave this alone and be like, nah, you good. Because you know where this is going to go. And you Sagittarius know this is not going to go anywhere you want to be. The Nine of Pentacles trying to make it seem like, the Nine of Pentacles represents them trying to make it seem like it's okay and they don't really care and, you know, no hard feelings. Ten of Wands, they definitely feel you. And they definitely feel pressed. You know, they feel, you know, they wish that you would have gave them a chance, but you Sagittarius did what it is that you should have done. You were looking out for yourself in the correct way. It wasn't an egocentric way. It's just that you saw how unfortunately detrimental that relationship dynamic was. Because think about it. If someone, think about it, right? It's like dealing with someone who is married and the person tells you, oh, I'm going to, you know, leave my such and such, right? And then at first, you know good and well this person hasn't left that situation. And if you still rock with them, then they got you. And a lot of times people, you know, they get kind of lost because now it's like, well, how can that be? You don't seem to understand. Your value was in not allowing them to have their cake and eat it too. That's where your value was. Because the minute that you gave it to them, you became less. Because you just gave this person confirmation who's playing these games that they can have you and at the same time whole light show going on. But they can have you and at the same time have that family dynamic with somebody else. So your value has effectively, whether it is that you know it or not, gone lower if you deal with them. See, you know, as I said before, a good friend that I talk to every now and again, a good friend said, in this life, it's not necessarily so much about what it is that you say yes to. It's more about what you say no to. Because you saying no gives people a better understanding of an estimation, I should say, of your value. But if you go for it and you say, okay, cool. So in other words, to answer that, they will never leave that other person because they don't have to because you gave it to them. So the thing is that the Tower and the Nine of Wands, and see, this is why it is I talk so much about decency, is because that's the thing that people not going to talk to you about. But we're going to get deeper into that as the reading goes on. You have the Tower and the Nine of Wands. The Tower and the Nine of Wands is that that's my point. They've already done it with somebody else. So even though they told you it's okay, guess what it is that you think that they did? They went off, did this with somebody else. Somebody let them get in, so to speak, and gave them what it is that they want with that BS sob story. And guess what? They're doing the same thing that they was trying to do to you. They're effectively done it with somebody else. Somebody was dysfunctional enough and deluded enough to say, okay, this seems like a good idea. And like I said, this is why decency is so important. It's important because you can see, once you understand decency and you understand power, you understand that most people factually, and I can show and prove this, they are misusing it, power and value, because it's not about what you say yes to, it's more about what you say no to. Why? Because when a person who is dysfunctional like that is trying to get you to do something disrespectful and treacherous and betrayal worthy, and they're using temptation, whatever the temptation is, if you go for that, your value has been lowered, because now you're not as pious or up on high as you tried to make it seem like you were. So this is where, after that moment where they tempt you, and you after you get the first tastings or the first taste of whatever it is that you think that you got, right? Whatever the bargain was, whatever you were getting, disrespect after that, because you took the okie doke, you took the bribe, you fell for it, you took it. And this is where relationships end up breaking down. So let's clarify let's clarify the devil. You have the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and you have the Star. So what I'm seeing here for, one more card, the High Priestess. So again, this is a person that while they were talking to you, and they may still be trying to see what you're doing, but that goes to show my point, that they do this with a lot of other people. These would be the type of people who would try to get their hooks into you and would ruin your life using temptation, and specifically that type of temptation, the temptation of you finally being with somebody. But it's like that movie, I Think I Love My Wife, with Chris Rock, where at the end it's like, you got a choice to make. You got a choice to make. The King of Pentacles represents, however, this person is sitting pretty, tempting you intentionally. The Nine of Cups is, they're trying to see what kind of value you have, as we just talked about. And they were confident that they can get you caught up in their stuff. The Star card is that they wanted you very much so to fall for the okie doke, so that they can get their cake and eat it too. They want to have their cake, cookies, ice cream, sour patches, Swedish fish. They wanted to have all the sweets. Then you have the High Priestess. Yeah, this person would have also gotten very possessive too. If you would have started to hang out with them, they would have called you, asked you what was going on, why you ain't answer the phone, and that's where things could have went downhill from that point. Because now it would have been like, this person would have taken off on you in that way, and now you, Sagittarius, would have been like, whoa, what's going on? And you, Sagittarius, like Virgo, is cool, laid back, like Pisces, cool, Libra, cool, laid back, chill. The minute that a person start doing all that type of stuff to you, you're hyper aware, because now you Sagittarians are like, whoa, what is up with this person and this abrupt switch? What is up? Let's clarify the Nine of Wands. This person is so fake, yo. To clarify the Nine of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Temperance, which is Sagittarius. So The Knight of Cups is, yeah, they look like they're so nice and chivalrous at first, but that's where the risk is. That's where the catch is, because they're really not like that. They just use that as bait. The Knight of Wands is that you effectively moved away from them and you didn't fall for the trick. Good. But again, they're still doing it to somebody else. The Six of Swords represents you're going to get someone better stepping in, okay? But you're leaving yourself open, right? Temperance, this person will try to make one last comeback, though. I will say that. So I would say to you, Sagittarius, that if you don't want this type of drama in your life, keep these types of individuals away, all right? Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get this YouTube channel to 3,500 subscribers by the end of January. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. Peace.